next song, this is another song off the Street Life Serenade album. This was released as a single in the States, and some people didn't really understand what I was talking about when I wrote this song. So I have to explain this one to you a little bit. I'll give you an introduction to this song. Brian, you can put on the headsets and listen to Dave Sanborn if you want to during this one. Now, some people think that everything I write is about me, I, my, me, myself, mine. It's not. Everything I write isn't autobiographical. If that was the case, then every album I put out would be the continuing picture of Dorian Gray, you know, and that could get real boring. I use the word I sometimes because it fits, you know. This song, I am in some of the verses of this next song, okay? Guess which verse I'm in. But this song was basically written about what I call rock and roll jive, okay? It ought to sound good on the tape. Now, rock and roll jive is, I'll give you some examples of rock and roll jive. Okay, you go into a concert, you paid your money, you sit down, and then the group comes on stage. Boom, puff of smoke, right? The group comes on, and the first thing the group does is, hey, come on, brothers and sisters, we're all gonna put our hands together and stomp our feet. Hey, hey, ho, hey, we're gonna boogie down now. Whoa, hey, ha, ho. Come on, let's all put our hands together because we're gonna rock and roll. And like, the audiences are generally good-natured. So, like, okay, you know. So, hey, that's right, yeah. Hey, you're not clapping your hands. Okay, I'll clap my hands, just don't point at me, you know. Hey, ha. Now, see, that kind of, I've sat in an audience, I've seen it happen, and at this point, you know, it's a cheap trick. It's an old thing. I've seen it done for years. And now, if you want to clap along with my music, you see, now wait, don't be inhibited. The thing is, I'm not going to ask you to. You know, I'm not going to command you or demand you to clap along because generally, as a rule, you keep lousy time, okay? Now, don't take it personally. Individually, you could be Buddy Rich. But collectively, it's like, see? So if you want to clap, fine. But the thing is, those groups that come out, hey, come on, brothers and sisters, it's like, Sieg Heil, Sieg Heil, you know what I mean? It's like you've been almost programmed, like, you know, in the meantime, you're paying the guy's rent and he's telling you what to do, you know what I mean? See, hey, hi, ho, ha. So, what I would like to see one night is a group come out, see, and they go, hey, come on, brothers and sisters, we're gonna boogie, hey, let's put our hands together and our feet together, hey, and the whole audience go, no! We don't know if we like it yet, huh? And then you're just gonna blow their whole thing. They're not gonna know what to do. They're gonna go, they're not doing it, man. What are we gonna do? I don't know, maybe we'll have to play some real music. You know? So that's one example. This is another example of rock and roll jive, okay? The group that comes out with the 15-inch platform shoes, right? Now, nothing wrong. I mean, the first time I saw it, it was great. You know? The second time I saw it, it was just okay. The third time I saw it, acceptable. After that, I think there's a guy in LA, in Hollywood, who just makes up another group coming out, another pair of 15-inch platforms, you know. And the guy wears the 15-inch platform shoes. He's got the TV antenna coming out of the top of his head, right? The lightning bolts coming off the shoulders, right? And lights flashing all over him, fish scales over here, you know. I don't know. The two guitar players in the group each have, one guitar is shaped like a Nike missile, the other one is shaped like the Empire State Building. They cross guitars in the middle of the stage and they, hey, I mean, like, this is so spontaneous, oh, hey. And you know, it's been worked out 6 months before. And to top it off, this guy who comes out with this whole outfit, you know, he has this huge lump in his pants. Ever see this guy? I say, hey, rock and roll, hey. I don't know what motivates these guys, I don't know, backstage they're thinking, hey, well, these chicks get loaded this way. Hey, macho, macho, macho. Hey. And, I don't know, man. I think of my grandmother in Brooklyn. She's watching this guy on TV, on the midnight special, and she's with her neighbor, and she tells her neighbor, that's what my Billy does for a living, So, and like, I used to go to these shows and see these guys come out with a huge lump, this huge cylindrical object halfway down to the knee, and I'd be there, look at that guy, man. I used to feel insecure, And then, I might have liked the group before I went to the show. After the show, I'm kind of walking home. And then I worked with one of those groups, see? And that thing that looks like a banana is a banana. Struth. How do you guys say that here? Struth. Struth. We say it's the truth, see? Because I work with one of those groups and I saw the guy backstage. It could be a pair of rolled up socks, a banana, whatever it is. I mean, it's not just confined to rock and roll now. These guys from Las Vegas do it too, but they're straight ahead about being jive. I mean, they're jive right from the start. They have the shirt open to the waist and the 5-foot collars on each side, and the hair fluffed up on the chest. So it's got a little oil rubbed in, But they're jive right from the top. Rock and roll, they're trying to be, hey, this is music, but what does this got to do with music, you know what I mean? So I've often had the urge when that guy came over to the edge of the stage, hey, baby, rock and roll, hey, to hit him, see? Now, if it ever happens to you, if you're ever at a concert, and that guy comes over the edge of the stage and starts shoving that thing in your face, don't worry about it. Just go like this. Boom!